Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back, and we will always stand behind you and up for you no matter what happens.
Like what? Like some 16-year-olds? All right, let's continue.
Yeah, we miss you and we love you so much, and can't wait for you to come back. I wish that this never happened because it feels like we're losing you. Come back soon. Don't be gone too long, because if you're not back by Monday, I know something's up. But anyways, I also made sure that the classroom was clean before we left. Love you, missed you. Love you, miss you. See you later. Hi, Mr. White. We've been seeing all this stuff going on.
Let's get right into it, man. A famous TikTok science teacher recently got fired for having some of his students take out his hair, take out his braids, or whatever the case is, however you want to call it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is a clear lesson right now. I want to just remind my people of everything. I see a lot of people, it's going viral. A lot of people are sharing their opinion. A lot of people are talking on it. So it's there. It's one of those topics, right? So I just want to before we even really get into it, I want people to know this is about all accountability. My take is about accountability and just being real and accountability. So enough of that. Let's get into it. I can't speak on the rest of the world, but I know in America, when you have a job, when you get a job, you give up certain rights. What I mean by that is when you go to work, you can't do what you want to do at work just because you feel like that's what you want to do. You have to kind of fall in line and follow rules, policy, guidelines, and all that. So that's one thing with every job. Every job has a guideline, policy, whatever the case is. I got friends that work in the school district, all types of stuff, and even some of them hit me up and they gave their opinion on the situation. They had some valid points. They brought up some good examples for the situation and comparisons, because we live in America and it's always like a double standard anyway. And like some of the stuff they brought up, like, well, I had one of my friends that told me, I deal with teenage boys for the most part, and some of them cut hair. They have barber, they have clippers. They always carry them with them. They cut hair. He like, yo, some of them done cut my hair. Am I wrong like that for this and that? And I told him, in hindsight, yeah, you could be. But we also have to look at the society in America. The society, right? When I say society in America, how do we look? How do we look at it? How do we look at it? Because there's a lot of shit that was going on. As soon as it happened, the homie got fired. People were sharing all these posts of female teachers doing it, letting it be done, and it not being a problem at all, et cetera, et cetera. Me personally, nah, bro, it's all wrong. He's a science teacher. What the hell does it have to do with science? Ain't got nothing to do with science. And I'm going to read an exact quote from the guy, because he made a quote on this. He said, when they talked to him, he said, why? This is what he said. I didn't have time to do it by myself because it would have taken me forever. So I asked about 4 or 5 students to assist me in taking my hair out. They all agreed, Lee said. So, he gave a reason of why he did it. And that should be, at this point, it's like, okay, has any of this ever happened before? Have you ever done anything like that before and they told you not to do it and you did it again? Because if this happened one time, if this was like the one and only time he did this shit, and then, it was no complaints before, like I said, he's on TikTok anyway with the kids. To me, that's a red flag off GP. Not even on no pedophile weird shit, just on some did you even ask permission from the parents? It's a lot of kids. A lot of parents don't want their kids out there like that. And that's just the fact. That's just the world we live in. And it matters. And when they say, oh, majority, it ain't no majority. If it's 11 students, let's just say let's say he has 17 students in his class, 15, 17 students in his class, whatever the case is, right? If 16 of them is cool with being on camera and then one of them, the parents not, that's enough. Where it's like, you shouldn't even do that. You shouldn't even flirt around those grounds. So, I mean, like, we still learning about this case. This shit was really vague. It really is like social media case, just like most of them. But I would say, if that was homie's first time doing that and they just fired him off GP, then that's kind of fucked up. Like, you at least got to give a nigga a warning, bring him in, like, yo, let me talk to you. Yo, you can't be doing that. A lot of parents don't like that. They not cool with it. Boom. Now, if you do it again after that, then you got to do what you got to do. But if that was homie's first time doing that and he got no warning and he was just fired afterwards, that's crazy. And somebody sent me a video. I can't prove the accuracy of it, so I didn't put it on this one because I don't want to just throw dirt on dude's name. But I don't know. It's looking kind of crazy out here. You know, allegedly he was doing this 2 years ago, except it was like doing some flirtatious type shit with a girl that he was at the time teaching. So, I mean, it's all hit or miss. The main thing should be this. When you go to work, you give up certain rights. You can't go to work and do certain things. I tell people this, I know all the time. You know how many people I know in my life that I love dearly, and I be like, man, you can't do that while you at work. Then they get mad when people complain about it. You can't go to work. If you work at a certain place, you can't play certain music because you think, oh, that's what you want to listen to. That, like, nah, people might complain about that. Whatever the situation is, you got to know how to move. And you a grown man in America, black man in America, you should already have it should already be right there. They want us to be perfect twice. They want us to do everything 10 times better, and they still going, you know what I mean, not give us the benefit of the doubt for the most part. Let's just be honest. It's getting better with time, but let's just be honest. We just know the history of it. So why would your ass, at what point is it ever cool for a grown-ass man to be teaching a science class to be like, you know what, I'm running late for my appointment. Hey, girls, can you take this down for me? Come on, bro. We got to be held accountable, bro. Certain things are just unprofessional. He was just lazy. I'm not throwing the pedophile jacket on bro yet. I don't know enough yet. I don't know enough. Best believe if I do, we're going to be Kendrick Lamar in this bitch. We're going to be Kendrick Lamar in this bitch. We're going to throw all that shit on him. All I'm saying is from what we got at the end of the day, it's lazy. As a grown man, it's never okay to have no little girls just take down your hair that you don't know. Why you at work? The nigga just said he didn't want to do it because he didn't have time. So clearly he knew he was taking a chance doing that. And then on top of that, he recorded it. I don't know. I just feel like accountability is a big key right here in this situation. Accountability. You fucked up, B. Hold it. Take it. Learn from it. Now I will say again, if this was your first time doing that and they fired you off that's fucked up. I don't know. But if you like a repeat offender and they told you multiple times, Tyrone, you can't be doing that, Tyrone. Tyrone, you can't be doing that, Tyrone. Why are you always in the girl bathroom, Tyrone? Tyrone, you come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is what goes into what I've been saying for a minute. Social media is a drug. He posting on TikTok. He at work trying to get more work. Them niggas told him we would not have it. And that just goes into what I've been saying. It's about boundaries, bro. You can't do what you want to do at work. There was just another teacher that got fired because this bitch made a whole drill song and she got mad, she got fired. What, like, y'all gotta just kind of come on, bro. Just come on, man. Accountability is a thing. And if you're one of those people that like to, well, look what they did. What about them? Don't talk to me, bro, because it's the dumbest, it's a weak take. They wrong too. That's all I can say. It's accountability, man. That nigga should have figured out somebody else to take his hair down. You can't, come on, bro. You don't know these, even if you know them girls and you've been teaching them however long the case is, it's different, man. Even if you have permission from the parents, you not at their crib, you at school. it's like certain ethics you gotta just follow. Like look at psychiatrists and shit, like psychiatrists, therapists and shit. I don't know how it is. It might break down in different states, but I know I think like I'm pretty positive. I'm 94% sure in Minnesota, you have to wait like 3 years. If you a therapist and you want to start dating a patient or start having some type of romantic relationship with a patient, you have to wait at least 3 years after the fact. So if they're doing that for that, come on, bro. There's guidelines and teachers and kids, high school kids and kids in general, just contact rules. Like, it's just like, come on, bro. We got to stop trying to push the guideline. And I get it. It's not a big deal. He bonding with the kids. He's reaching them. That's cool. I get it. But sometimes you got to just set boundaries as being an adult leader. Now, I'm going to say again, if this was his first time doing that and they fired him off back, that's fucked up. But if they told him or he has been accused of doing shit like this before, you got to get him out of there. 100%, man. And this is just a real objective take. And that's that, man. It's your boy Wayne. My life, not yours. We out.